terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
Good story, D.A. Thanks. A moment here now to see the numbers for Donte DiVincenzo.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Russell Westbrook. Anthony is out there with LeBron James. And there's Davis, and it's Bradley in at the 2 spot. And for Sacramento, Trey Lyles out there with Sabonis. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Mitchell, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Inside, here's Lyles and the dunk pylon.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Westbrook finds James and finished off by LeBron.
I don't think the timing could have been any better as Russell Westbrook does a great job of taking advantage of the defense.
Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Now Lyles. That shot no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
In the last meeting of these 2 teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
Here's Mitchell. After the basket by Los Angeles. Sabonis, an easy 2 points on the layup.
And the confidence from Sabonis. Since being traded from OKC back in 2017, this guy has raised his level. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Mitchell. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. DiVincenzo against Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. And so just over a minute and a half played to the inside. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Davis. James has got his second bucket.
And the big man, the brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
Bradley against DiVincenzo. Bradley with some nice D. Lakers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Over Mitchell. It's hauled in by Lyles. Mitchell in the corner. Fires the 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Here's Davis. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Alex Lenz checked in for Sabonis. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Trey Lyles. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Barnes. And it's Terrence Davis in for Donte DiVincenzo. James with it, now guarded by Lamb. He's off on that one, and the Kings going the other way now. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Outside, Davis. It's stolen by Davis. To the paint. Here's Len. And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Sacramento up by 3. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Lakers right now, Anthony is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
Now, LeBron sometimes will show him off. The handle's right there, pretty sick, slicing up the defense that time.
Down low, here's Lamb. LeBron with the block. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Anthony leading the charge.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul.
That's good from Anthony. And at this point of the year, what's the main thing you think Brett, a head coach, has to do to keep his team focused for the second half of the season?
Well, again, keeping guys in great physical shape. So a balance of playing in the games and getting minutes, but also getting on the practice court, which is interesting after coming out of the pandemic season. Kevin, a lot of teams just didn't find any practice time. And this year, if you get back to the regular season schedule, there's ample time to be on the floor. How do you manage that practice time, and how do you manage the rest for guys, active rest on those days off to be ready for the game?
Now, here's Holmes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty. The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And the thing about Richaun Holmes is that he's really focused on his craft as a big.
And I like, GA, the fact that he doesn't really go too far outside of his lane. He has great timing on his cuts. He stays on the inside and will provide some physicality. He'll shoot high percentage shots, and he really just does a great job of playing to his strengths.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Lamb. Trey Lyles comes in for Richaun Holmes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Lamb. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Justin Holiday. Bradley deciding where to go with it. James dishes to Westbrook. Pass to Davis. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
Even though Davis gets bodied just a little bit, he still knocks down the shot right in the defense's face.
To the middle. Here's Lyles. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Malik Monk comes in for Avery Bradley.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
The Kings shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Sacramento making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling.
And the second free throw, good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Barnes outside. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Shots good by Lyons.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space. I'd certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
Here's Mitchell. His last outing with 20 points. The rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And guys, for Los Angeles, Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq too.
Jack, how do you think Sacramento played?
Right now, they're playing well only on one end of the court. All the energy.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Trey Lyles. Mitchell is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Barnes, and it's Sabonis in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. DiVincenzo against James, and the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
No good from Howard. The Kings shooting 43% for the game. Pass to Sabonis. Barnes outside. Bradley against DiVincenzo. Pass to Sabonis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
It's held in by Los Angeles. James right side. Here's Davis. Lays it up off the glass. Davis has got 7.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
Timeout called by the Kings.
T-shirt time!
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Len's checked in for Sabonis. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Trey Lyles. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Terrence Davis in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Horton Tucker's checked in. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
High post, Davis. Mitchell passes to Davis. Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Len. Misses off the right iron. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Bradley. And he converts the layup. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Davis against Howard. Davis the pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
On the wing, Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. And that's now 9 points for Davis.
6'10", quick off the floor. And Davis on the interior now doing damage.
Mitchell looking it over. To the paint. Here's Len. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. To the inside. Sacramento grabs the miss. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The Kings have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Third team.
And the first one drops.
Shooting for Sacramento. 2 shots.
And Mitchell drops them both. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. The lead is 2. And Howard with the stuff.
And no answer for Dwight Howard that deep inside the paint, always looking to throw it down.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Mitchell against Davis. And it's Lamb atop the key. Lets the 3 fly. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Horton Tucker, the pass to Brantley. Stolen by Len. On up the court. And Jeremy Lamb, the bucket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. 1 second left. And the layup is good. Westbrook's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers ahead. They're up by 4. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Malik Monk. Avery Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Anthony. And it's Davis at the center position.
And Harrison Barnes had to make a slight adjustment that time. Really soft touch.
Davis finds Monk. The shot, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Monk. Inside. And Anthony gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 4.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
It's stolen by Davis. Here he goes. And the shot goes down.
Anthony Davis.
And it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Well, as soon as AD takes off on the drive, you just know he's going to finish it.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. DiVincenzo passes to Sabonis. And that one drops for him.
And the balance Sabonis has is impressive. Able to score even when the D is physical with it.
Here's Bradley. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Barnes passes to DiVincenzo. The three. Offensive rebound. And that one, good. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And Monk doesn't fool around when he's driving. He's got room to go up for the finish there, and he just lifts off with power.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're behind by 4. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I got a chance to find out what Alvin Gentry talked about with his players. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Mitchell. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Yes!
You remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Ron right side. It's good!
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're down by 4. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
More and more, this team counts on Sabonis to provide what it needs.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
There's a nice, quiet leadership quality that Avery Bradley gives to his teammates, and it's something that the coaching staff absolutely is on board with. And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell.
Well, Westbrook out there playing defense like an interior decorator, draped all over him.
Buries it from outside.
And the team turning their attention to Harrison Barnes, and for good reason.
Sabonis with the steal. To win it. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, they didn't go